I think we're all getting pretty excited. This is just it's a fun time. All the work that you've been putting in, starting in the summer, leading through camp, and now we get a good opportunity to step on the floor in a few days and start our season. So excited to go forward with this group.
As a former player, does the jitters of the first game, does it differ as a coach, and just what is that feeling like?
It's just there, and I think that's the beauty in competition is, you get a little bit of jitters, you get a little bit of butterflies, and mainly it's, you want to go out and do well. You want to go out and do well. You're waiting for that moment to tip the ball up and get out and play. And that's just high-level competition. It's fun, it's exciting, and our guys are itching to get started.
What are your expectations for Zion this season? Like, what do you want to see? What do you need to see out of him?
Keep taking a step forward with, the conditioning component. I have to commend him. He's doing everything he needs to do to take care of his body. That's going to be important for him to be available for us. Continue to step on the floor and be the Zion that we know he's capable of being. And when he's doing that, again, he's one of the top players in this league. And so we're excited that he's done all the work and we're getting close. And now it's time to continue to put the work in and step on the floor and just execute on both ends.
What do you think about just his mindset going through the season? Like, can you tell that he's really locked in and wants to?
Yeah, he's been great. He's excited. He's been doing a great job of energizing his teammates, communication on the floor, and so he's taking a step forward, and we all want to be all hands on deck with continuing that process.
In regard to Zion's playing time and his availability, last year there was a lot of managing his minutes and his time on the court. What will the approach be for him this year?
Right now, he's good to go, and so that's our focus. He's good to go. We want to get him on the floor, and we'll continue to monitor him as we progress with games. But as far as I know right now, he's good to go. There's no restrictions on him. And as long as he's feeling great and doing everything we're supposed to do, we'll continue to monitor him as we go.
Willie, was everybody able to go through practice today? Was Carlo there? And how's Derek looking?
Carlo did not go through a full practice today. He's here, but no contact for him. D. Queen went through practice. He looked really good. So just trying to get his wind up. There's going to be some rust there, but he's had a few days under his belt where he's gone up and down with the group.
What do you need to see from him before you guys start making that determination that you can maybe use him in a game?
Well, we're seeing it. That's what practice is for, is to see where his wind is, to see where his rhythm is with his teammates, try to get some rhythm, try to get some timing. He did a great job working on his conditioning while he was out, so he should be able to catch up pretty quickly, but we're seeing some signs that he's looking better and better, and we'll evaluate him once we get to game time.
I don't know if this is the most roster turnover that y'all have had in your tenure, but it's got to be pretty close. 6 important new players. Just how do you feel about what you've kept, what you've brought in, veterans, draft choices, how it all fits together?
We feel strong about this group. We love the connectivity. I think that's one of the most important components of a team is guys are connecting, they're communicating, they're talking, they're bonding. We had the trip in Australia where we got a lot of time together. We felt like we came out of that stronger. And the most important part is we're putting in the work. We're putting in the work to step on the floor and execute on both ends. We know that that takes time when you bring in new faces. Guys have to get acclimated, but we're still hoping that we can get off to a good start.
Jordan is one of those new additions, but he seems like a guy that is very likable to his teammates. Like, how seamlessly has he kind of transitioned not only to being a part of the chemistry of this team, but also being someone that's vocal too?
Yeah, he's done it. He's done both. His transition has been great. He's communicating with the staff and the players. He's excited to be here and have an opportunity to step on the floor with his teammates soon. JP is one of those guys that he's like a young, experienced vet. He's still kind of getting towards the prime of his career, but he's had a lot of really good experiences, playoff experience, championship experiences that he's bringing to this group. So he's vocal at times, and there's times where he's just coming in and he's working. But we're glad to have him, and again, we're excited to get going.
Has there been anything about Jordan Poole that you've seen that you maybe didn't expect when y'all brought him in?
Just how vocal he is a being on the floor. He's vocal with his teammates. Sometimes he's stopping practice and he's pointing things out. That's what a young group needs. It's not always me. I'm encouraging our guys, and they're holding each other accountable to, if something doesn't go right, they'll stop it and talk about it. If something goes well, they'll stop it and say, we got to do more of this. And he's been one of our ringleaders in that category.
I know Memphis has a new head coach who was on staff last year, but Memphis has kept a lot of their core players. Can you just speak to what you expect from them on Wednesday?
Well, to your point, when you return as many core players as they do, you have some synergy there, some good chemistry as a team. They're still a good team. So they want to play fast. We know they were one of the better teams in transition. They're a team that drives the ball. Historically, they've been a good defense, especially with Jaren Jackson down there. So we expect that team to be very sound. They execute on both ends. It's going to be a real good challenge for our group.
You mentioned Jaren Jackson, and obviously all defensive teams, defensive player of the year and whatnot. How much does he make their defense go?
He's special defensively. He covers a lot of holes. He allows their guards to press up on you. Sometimes they're in denials and denying you the ball. He's back there covering the basket. So he's a big part of what they want to achieve defensively.
I know Ja has been dealing with a bit of an ankle injury, but when he's on the court, how different is that offense in that team?
Again, he's dynamic offensively. He's fast. He can shoot the ball. He can drive the ball. He's finding his teammates. He's one of those guys that he touched the floor and he's electric. So it's going to be a group effort for us defensively against him.
The recent preseason games were both really good tests for your defense. Are there certain things that you want to sharpen up in the next few days before you play the Grizzlies at the defensive end?
Yeah, we're always looking at, sort of our pillars. A lot of teams are getting up and down, so transition defense is extremely important. Getting back, taking away easy baskets. We got to do a better job of keeping teams off the foul line. We want to be physical, but we want to be smart. Again, keeping teams out of our paint, making sure we can test shots, and then the last part of that is we have to, this year, be conscious about finishing possessions, rebounding the ball, which will tie right into our offense.